The route that leads to this scenic overlook is an example of one of the routes that was closed in the decision that closed hundreds of miles of trails in Moab. And we need your help to get that trail and a whole bunch of other ones reopened by getting comments submitted to the Bureau of Land Management. And these comments are due on October 24th. We created this guide to help you make effective comments. The first step we have in this guide is to use the BLM's interactive map. It looks like this, and go find either a green or a pink trail. Those are ones that are reevaluating to reopen those. You will also see that there are some orange colored trails. Those are ones they're saying they're not going to reevaluate, but if there is an orange trail that you would like to see reopened, you should still comment about that trail as well. So again, focus on the pink, green, or orange trails. When you click on the trail, it will tell you the route ID number. For example, this trail right here is a picture I took of Route 1026B, which goes to that overlook that I shared at the beginning of this video. Once you find the route you want to advocate for, go to step 2 on our website, click on that link that says click here. That'll take you to the BLM's decision and rationale for why they closed that route in the previous plan. That'll open a document that's like 190 pages long. If you scroll down to page 17, that's where you'll start to see this table of all the different routes. I scrolled down until I found Route D 1026B, and this gives me the rationale for why the BLM closed this route. And they said it was to minimize impacts to grasslands, salt desert shrub, and blackbrush communities, desert bighorn sheep habitat, and it contributes to retaining soil cover. They also said it would minimize the impact of another nearby route. And that gives me some things I can address in my comment. I mean, this picture shows right here that the grasslands are in great, healthy shape. There's just this little 2-track impact that's been caused by the route that's already there. There's no new disturbances being created. And when you are on this route and you look out as far as you can see in all directions, there is healthy vegetation and plant communities and soil cover and all those things. I have photographic evidence of that. I can submit that to the BLM to let them know that their analysis was overstated and incorrect. If you want to go the extra mile in your comment, we also gave you a link to a folder that gives you access to all the BLM's route reports where they go into a more thorough deep dive of why these routes should have been opened or closed. Each route has a report that looks like this. The reason we want to do this step is because during the planning process, the BLM evaluated an alternative called Alternative D, which analyzed keeping all these routes they're reevaluating open. And so the BLM has their own justifications that we can add our support for that would have eliminated or avoided the environmental impacts without having to actually close the route. And we will find that they miss stuff. So for example, I passed dispersed campsites like this on the way, and they don't really talk about the dispersed campsite value on this route. And that's why they need our feedback. So we need you to share this video and make sure every off-roader gets a comment in before October 24th.